Yo, what's good, people? What's good? How y'all doing out there? Hope everyone's doing well. It's your boy Kelvin. We're behind the bench. Want to give a salute to everybody out there, social media world. Hope y'all doing well. And I want to give a salute to the other gentlemen in the group, Rashad, JB, Jermaine. Check out their videos. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. All right. I want to bring up a topic here that I've had on my mind for a while, but and I discussed it with the guys in the chat group. But I decided just to make a little quick video about it, and just want to get everyone's thoughts and opinions, and I just want to put it out there. All right, so the other day, Stephen A. Smith was on First Take, and he listed his top 5 players of all time, and he gave his list, and he mentioned Kobe Bryant. And he said, people ask him, well, why is Kobe not in the top 5? And he said that, well, yes, Kobe, great player. He loved him and everything like that. But, his first 3 championships, he got to play with Shaq, and then he said Kobe is not the greatest Laker. Okay, so, that's his opinion or whatever. But my question is, why is Kobe so heavily penalized for playing with Shaq, but Magic Johnson is not penalized for playing with Kareem? Okay. Now, what I want to talk about with Magic Johnson is I want to talk about this 1980 finals and him winning finals MVP. See, a lot of y'all out there might be young and you don't know much about the 1980 finals MVP except the game 6 where Kareem was out and Magic came in and played center and he scored the 42 points and, the Lakers won the title, with Magic being out and, Magic with his famous slogan and saying, never fear, Magic's here and all that type of stuff. But I recently went back and watched the 1980 finals. Probably about, I ain't gonna say recent, it was probably about a year ago, when it was up on YouTube. So I went back and watched each game, 1 through 6, to get an idea and to get perspective of this NBA Finals. And when I watched it, I was blown away. And I was wondering in my head, like, why did Magic Johnson win Finals MVP? Like, him winning Finals MVP that series to me was an absolute joke. The last 5 or 6 years, there's been this running debate about Steph Curry not winning Finals MVP in 2015 and Andre Iguodala winning. And people saying Steph Curry got robbed and this is one of the all-time robberies and stuff like that. And that's debatable. But for me, in my lifetime, the 1980 Finals, Magic Johnson winning over Kareem, is the biggest robbery I've seen in my lifetime. And it's not even close. So I'm going to read off just the numbers game by game, and you'll see. And it's just me reading the stats. There's no context of the game or anything like that. But me just reading off the numbers, and even y'all, the listener, go be like, huh? How did they give it to Magic? Okay, let's go game by game real quick. Game 1. Let's go. Game 1, Magic Johnson had, let's see, 16 points, 10 assists. Okay, for a rookie, that's solid, not bad. Let's go to Kareem. 33 points, 14 boards, 5 assists, 6 blocks. That's game 1. Against a great Philadelphia team, they won 109-102. Okay? Let's go to game 2. And you're going to be like, man, what? Game 2. Kareem, 38 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks. Magic, game 2, 13 points, 11 assists, 5 turnovers. Okay, that's game 2. Let's go to game 3 real quick. Game 3. Magic, 16 points, 11 assists. 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers. Kareem, 33 points, 14 boards, 4 blocks, 3 assists. But Magic's Finals MVP, though. Okay. That's game 3. Let's go to game 4. Game 4. This is Magic Johnson's best game so far. Game 4. 28 points, 9 boards, 9 assists. Okay, great game. Kareem, this is his first subpar game. Game 4. This is a subpar game. 23 points, 11 boards, 4 assists, 4 blocks. He shot 11 for 27. That's a subpar game. So that's the first game you can say, okay, Magic was the best player. Okay. Game 5. The series is tied at 2. Back in LA. This is a very important game, the swing game. Kareem, 40 points, 15 rebounds, 4 blocks. Magic, this is game 5. 14 points, 15 boards, 10 assists, sound good. 10 turnovers, 10. And Magic shot 4 for 13. And see, when you watch this game 5, Kareem got hurt. And then he came in late. He came back late and hit the big clutch shots, for them to win a very close game, a very close competitive game. This is a very important game. 10 turnovers. Kareem had 40 points, 15 rebounds. Okay, and then, of course, game 6, was the iconic game with Magic. Magic had 42 points, 15 boards, 7 assists. Not taking nothing away from him. But how in God's name did Magic Johnson win Finals MVP? It's a joke. This is a fucking joke. Game 6, hey, iconic, classic, rookie, come in and do what he did, great. But games 1 through 5, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. So how did they give Magic Johnson the Finals MVP? That right there is an all-time train robbery. It's a joke. And see, another thing that people don't talk about with the Lakers during the 80s. From 1980 to 85, Kareem was still the best player on the team. Did Kareem need Magic and Worthy and Jamal Wilkes and those guys and Bob McIndoe early on? Yes, he had to have them. He had to have them. He needed help. But Kareem was still the best player, the most dominant player. I watched the 84 finals when they had it on YouTube. Kareem was the best player that series. The Lakers lost, but if the Lakers would have won that series, Kareem would have been Finals MVP that year. 1985, Kareem was the best player on the floor that series. Now, the Lakers did win that series, and Kareem got Finals MVP at 36, 37 years old. And I believe to this day, the oldest Finals MVP. So my question is, why is this not held against Magic Johnson? He's still in most people's top 10, and a lot of people top 5, but it's not held against Magic. You see, he need to take that 1980s Finals MVP, dust it off, his trophy case in his house, and drive it over to Kareem's house and give it to him, man. Because that's a joke. Magic winning the 80s Finals MVP is a joke. It's not held against him, but we can hold it against Kobe, where he played with Shaq. Even though in 01 and 02 in the Western Conference playoffs, a lot of times Kobe was the best player, even with Shaq. Now, yeah, Shaq dominated against them weak centers in the East in the finals, and that's fine. But when they play the tough competition, they need all the clutch shots and the big-time free throws. Kobe did that, but it's still held against him. But Magic, the great Magic man, and the big smile. Here's a smile from here to Bangor, Maine. It's not held against Magic. And I don't even know if he should have won Finals MVP in 82. He won Finals MVP in 82 with the 82 Lakers. And let me tell you something, people. To me, the 82 Lakers is the best Lakers team. I don't know why people sleep on that team. That was a great team from top to bottom. If you get a chance to go watch that finals, watch that. And it's debatable whether Magic should have won Finals MVP that year. But you see, it's about who you like. Everybody liked Magic. Big smile, cheesing, and all that type stuff. And Kareem was the quiet guy, didn't get along with the media and stuff like that, and they held it against him. But people, let me tell you, Magic Johnson winning Finals MVP in 1980 is a fucking joke. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Magic. Magic's a great player, in my opinion, still the greatest point guard and a key contributor to the Lakers during the 80s. But from 80 to 85, he wasn't the best player on the team. Kareem was. But we don't hold it against him. But we want to hold it against Kobe for playing with Shaq. Even though Shaq was fat and lazy and got to play against them garbage centers in the Eastern Conference. And it's a joke. It's a joke. That's the reason why, to me, Kobe is the greatest Laker. I have Kobe ranked over Magic Johnson because I did my research. I went back and watched them series, and I have a good understanding. While Magic was great, he wasn't the best player. And Kobe was a better player than him on both sides of the court. Now, if you want to rank Magic number 2, that's debatable. But I think Kareem is the second greatest Laker. And then Magic. Because he wasn't the best player in the early 80s. Was he needed? Yes. But the best player? No, Kareem was. It wasn't until after 85, Pat Riley got with Magic and said, hey, we need to stop deferring. Kareem's getting old. You need to take over. Then Magic took over from that point on until he retired. But I just wanted to point that out. The NBA has done a grave disservice to the fans in the history of the game by zapping all the games off of YouTube, so people will understand and study history. Because it was up there about 2 years ago. That's the reason why I went back and watched it. And when I watched that finals, I was blown away. Like, come on, man. Like, why y'all rob Kareem like that? I mean, that's a joke, man. Let me go over the stats real quick before I go. I know it's kind of a long video, but I want to go over the series stats real quick. Just so everybody, anyway, I don't want to go over that again. Yeah, I read the stats, man, but that's my time, man. This video's been long enough, man. I just want to point that out. Magic, while we love you, man, as a player, and you did help save the league with Larry Bird, man, go give Kareem his MVP back in 1980. It's a joke, bro. It's a fucking joke that you finals MVP in 1980. It's a joke. That's my time. My name is Kelvin. We're Behind the Bench. I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Y'all be good.